Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to tackle a huge idea, one that might just completely flip how you think about your money. We're going to talk about what a real return on your investment actually looks and feels like.
So let's just jump right in with a massive question. What is the single best investment in the entire world? I mean, really think about that for a second. What's the first thing that pops in your head?
For most of us, the answer is probably a number, right? Something like a 10% annual return from the stock market. That's the benchmark, that's the goal we're all told to chase. But what if? What if chasing that number is missing us miss the entire point?
Yeah, let's call this what it is, the 10% illusion. It's this very convincing idea that all our financial success can be just boiled down to a percentage on a spreadsheet. But the problem is, when we get obsessed with that number, we completely lose sight of what money is actually for.
I mean, think about it. Almost all the financial advice you hear, the books, the articles, the gurus, it's all about how to maximize that number, how to get that 8, 10, or 12%. But that whole approach, it treats money like it's the end goal, not what it really is, a tool to get something way, way more valuable.
So what is that more valuable thing? Well, that brings us to the absolute core of what we're talking about today, the ultimate return. And listen, this is a return you can't track in your brokerage account, but you will feel it every single day.
The ultimate ROI, the real grand prize, is peace of mind. It turns out the highest and best use of your money isn't to buy more stuff. It's to buy your own independence. It's about buying back your life piece by piece.
This sentence right here captures the entire goal perfectly. It's not about a certain net worth. It's about having the freedom that money can provide. The freedom to wake up, look at the day ahead, and know that it belongs to you, that you're in control.
So let's try to reframe this a little. Let's start thinking of money less as a way to buy things and more as the currency of control. Every dollar you save isn't just a dollar. It's a little piece of your own future freedom that you're buying back for yourself.
Okay, this slide breaks it down so well. On one side, you have standard investing. The goal is an abstract number, you use it to buy more stuff, and the result is usually this fleeting moment of joy. But then look at the other side, buying freedom. The goal is tangible control. You're not buying stuff, you're buying back your time. And the result, it's not fleeting, it's a deep, daily sense of peace.
And what does that freedom actually look like in the real world? Well, it's the power to walk away from a toxic job that's destroying you. It's the ability to say no to something you don't want to do without that knot of fear in your stomach about the financial hit. It's having the very real option to retire years, maybe even decades earlier than you planned. It is quite simply owning your own calendar.
And you see, every single one of those benefits, quitting the bad job, saying no, controlling your schedule, it all just boils down to this one incredible feeling. This isn't some far-off fantasy. This is the real, tangible, day-to-day reality you are investing in when you choose freedom over stuff.
Now, to really understand just how valuable this freedom is, we have to look at the alternative. Let's talk about the true and often hidden costs of being forced to say yes when you just don't have that financial runway.
I want you to imagine this scenario. Maybe you've even lived it. You're in a job that's just brutal. It's high stress, the hours are insane, and it is grinding you down. But you can't leave. The bills are piling up. There's a mortgage, a family. You are, for all intents and purposes, trapped. You're forced to accept it.
So what's the real cost of that forced yes? Because it's not just your time from 9 to 5. Oh no, it's the hours of sleep you lose at night just staring at the ceiling. It's the missed family dinners, the school plays you can't make. It's the slow, steady chipping away at your mental and physical health. It's the fast track to complete and utter burnout.
So let me ask you, what's the dollar value on being able to avoid that whole nightmare? How much is your health worth? Your time with the people you love? Your sanity? The answer is, well, it's obvious, isn't it? It's priceless. No 10% market return is ever going to compete with that. Ever.
Okay, so this brings us to the most important part. How do we actually start doing this? How can we start using our money to buy back our own tomorrow starting today?
Let's start with this right here. This is your new guiding principle. From this moment forward, I want you to look at your spending through this lens. With every single purchase, ask yourself, is this buying me more freedom or is it costing me my freedom? That one simple question will change everything.
And here it is, your first actionable step. It's so simple, but it is so powerful.
Tonight, just find one thing you're spending money on that does absolutely nothing to increase your freedom. A subscription you never use, a daily coffee run, whatever. Then take that money and consciously decide that it's going to buy you 5 minutes of freedom tomorrow. Maybe you use it for a delivery fee, and that saves you a trip to the store, giving you 5 extra minutes to just sit and breathe.
So I'll leave you with this. That 10% return on the stock market, it's an abstract idea on a screen. But 5 minutes? 5 minutes is real. It's tangible. You can feel it. So the only question is, what will you do with the first 5 minutes of freedom you buy back for yourself?